my struggles to get here, losing all the businesses that I've lost, and learning all the different things that I have been difficult. But I never had a frown on my face, even during the most difficult times, because I still get to do what I'm doing. Nothing great ever comes easy, right? And as long as I can keep trucking forward, that's what's important.
So we talked about a little bit about Turkey. Through all of this, by the way, you have managed to not only survive, but figure out a way to make a comeback, because the company's been shut down at least 3 or 4 times. So you've had to start over a number of times.
Yeah.
And this amazing idea. Well, it's an amazing idea. You figured out a way to actually bring it to reality. And then you kept having all of these hurdles thrown your way. Politics, government, vendors, companies being sold, all of this, and then Turkey. So you're now over here. You've gone from the model in one place to more of a decentralized local model where people can get their local equipment. I'm wondering if it's the equipment can take down 5 or 10 tons a day, and it's $1 million or $2 million to get devices. Is this a matter of just where is the money that we can now make this something we can scale and solve our clean energy problem? Is that the big problem we're working on right now? Just we need to find people that have that kind of money, or what's next? Because it sounds so beautiful. It sounds like we're on the cusp of solving like a major world problem, and obstacles keep showing up everywhere. So what's next? Sure. I guess that's the question. What's next?
Right now, we're just in the process of relaunching. We're doing some fundraising right now to build our first mobile system. So the first one we're going to build is going to be processing about a ton a day, and it's going to be on wheels. It's going to be in about a 24-foot cargo trailer. And we're going to be able to take that and show everybody what the technology can do. And that's going to be one of our systems that will be available. That's going to be more for like the smaller time waste producers, like a mid-scale farm, or a small shop, maybe a grocery store, things like that, people that are producing close to a ton of waste a day. But that will be on wheels. We're calling that the Eden Energy System Light Mobile. And then we're going to build a 2-ton per day system. It's going to be in a 40-foot container. And then we're going to build a 7 to 10 ton per day system. That's going to be in 3 or 4 40-foot containers, depending on how big the generators need to be. But basically, what we have is a 8-stage process, or an 8-step process that can convert all carbon-based waste simultaneously in a wet and mixed stream into clean burning, carbon neutral, regenerative fuels, a fuel gas and a fuel oil, and organic fertilizers with no waste stream or byproducts ourselves. The technology is over 85% energy efficient, and we think with our new changes that we're adding, we'll be able to get that to over 100% energy efficient, which would be really cool. But we're looking forward to the opportunity. Creating new science is always fun, and that's something I get to do on a daily basis. So that's why when anybody ever asks, I say, my struggles to get here, losing all the businesses that I've lost, and learning all the different things that I have been difficult. But I never had a frown on my face, even during the most difficult times, because I still get to do what I'm doing. Nothing great ever comes easy, right? And as long as I can keep trucking forward, that's what's important.
So I'm not sure how to phrase my next question. I wrote down, why are we not hearing? Why is some major politician not writing this and saying this is how we solve the energy problem? Because it sounds brilliant, beautiful. It sounds like it solves the climate challenge. If people have climate change stuff stuck on their brain, this sounds like something that will solve that. Right. So I'm wondering, why is everyone not going crazy over this right now? Because it sounds great.
I don't think they know. Because we haven't been in the U.S. for such a long time, and we really haven't been making any waves. We've really things have just been pretty quiet over the past decade or so. We just think people don't know what's really available out there, what's available to be utilized. And that's one of the reasons why we are starting to go public now, because we're ready to let the world know that there is a better way, that there is hope, that all this harmful, hazardous pollution can be handled safely and converted into clean, regenerative energy. I mean, we're able to neutralize heavy metals. We're able to destroy pathogens and toxins. So it is the ultimate cleanup device. A perfect example is that East Palestine train derailment. All that contaminated soil, instead of being exploded, could have went through our machine, and we could have completely neutralized the toxins without it leaching into the environment. The BP oil spill in the Gulf, all that sludge and emulsified oil that is bound with water, we could have processed that through our system and completely removed the water and separated everything and had a clean regenerative fuel as a result. So we're going to be able to clean up after environmental disasters. We're going to be able to clean up all the waste that is produced, all the harmful byproducts, all the toxins. Even big oil is going to love us, because big oil has toxic waste streams that they can now process through our system and turn it into clean regenerative energy instead of a major cost for them. So these systems are going to have an ROI that are going to blow people's minds because of how energy efficient they are, and the fact that there is no waste products. Every single piece or every single item that comes out of the system has a value. The only real byproduct is a gray water stream, which you can either filter and put through an RO system for drinking and potable water, or you can use it for irrigation for a food forest.
Wow.